Hello, everybody. Back for more of the Sinking City. Trying to figure out where I left off. I know I framed the politician guy because he talked crap about me, and I don't like politicians talking crap. So it had to be done. Okay, so we need to go find Joseph Hill. And he lives on in Eastern Reed Heights. Which I don't believe that I have a waypoint. It's on Lumbert Street between Helong Street and Hale Lane. It's not what I wanted to do. What is this building? I've never really went here. You can't even go in, but they're like hanging out here as if it's something. It's kind of odd. Huh. My screen like oddly went black. Is this not the same place where that politician guy was?
He tried to escape, but something broke his neck with a single strike.
Really need metal scraps for the shotgun? Oh, there's a lot of people in here. Come on, you're blocking me, guy. Get your dead body out of my way. I was not prepared for that. Are you serious? I better put my gun away. They're gonna get all suspicious. Pardon me, ma'am. On business. Wrong house. Okay, so this is the house. So it's the next street over. They just all look the same. Sir? Gentlemen?
He tried to escape, but something broke his neck with a single strike.
Oh, really? What am I looking at in here? Get the hell away from me. Oh boy. Let's get some sanity in ya. You're losing it. The hell was that thing? It's making me question my sanity. In Joseph Hill's house, I was attacked by something in the form of a tattooed Mayan girl. I shot this creature, but bullets did not harm her, and at least I managed to scare her off. So... who the hell is this guy? Oh yeah, I need a craft. What did you do?
Is she gone? Did you get her?
What the hell's going on? I'm sure I shot her dead, but then she ran.
Oh, snub, we are in trouble now. My name is Joseph. Sorry for getting you into this, and thanks.
Charles Reed. I was actually looking for you.
For me? How can I help you?
What do you know about that thing? The girl that attacked us?
She's Usha, a Mayan priestess, rejected by death itself. I can only imagine what baleful sorcery still keeps her alive.
Unusual, even by this mad city standards. Why would a Mayan priestess come here? What's special about this house?
It was me she was after. Usha holds a secret older than humanity itself, and she wants to stop me from uncovering it. Don't ask me about it further. I can't say any more.
I need your help to get into Katiganar. This madness must be stopped.
Oh, that's a noble goal, but Vanderberg...
Johannes was the one who told me about you, and about all the things that have happened since the flood.
He did? Well, I underestimated you. We share the same goal, but there's a problem.
What kind of problem?
The Mayan girl, Usha. She was the keeper of the key to Katiganar. We'll need it.
You mean the seal? I have it. Just show me the entrance.
The seal. You've got it. Spectacular. But alas, it doesn't solve our problem.
You're testing my patience, Joseph.
Usha was the last one to open the path below, and she still protects it. We cannot proceed until she's been dealt with.
I'm a private eye. Tracking Usha won't be a problem. But how do we handle her?
Look, when you locate her lair, come let me know. Meanwhile, I'll prepare our defense against her magics. Then together, we'll banish her.
My bullets did nothing. Do you know of any other ways to fight her?
There are ways to resist her sorcery. I was going to use them myself, but I'm not sure I have the skills to track this thing to her lair.
But didn't she come to you?
She caught me off guard, tried to kill me. I was unprepared. You arrived just in time to scare her off.
Unlike your knight in shining armor.
Any leads on how to track her?
I don't know. But she drinks blood to gain strength. There must be victims, corpses, but thanks to the wild beasts and madness, Oakmont is full of the dead. Though I did hear rumor of a vampire in Salvation Harbor.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Johannes told me nothing about you. Can you fill me in before we continue?
I understand. You're curious.
Your face tattoos are rather unusual. What do they mean?
The Indians gave them to me. I visited a lost pyramid in the jungle. These are marks of wisdom.
Your illness. How did you get it? Is it contagious?
As with many other tropical maladies, it was borne by a certain species of fly. It bred in the wells of the old Mayan temple. Superstitious savages may call it a curse of the gods, but we're people of culture, aren't we?
I've seen enough to not take superstition so lightly these days. If Johannes trusts you enough to recommend your help, you must have some unique expertise.
Well, I am an archaeologist, well-versed in alchemy and other less academic sciences. I have devoted my life to stopping the end of the world.
Wait, what?
I spent years in the jungle learning from Mayan descendants. The illness forced my return, but I believe Xibalba's entrance is under Oakmont.
Did you say Xibalba?
The world of the dead. It brings disasters, epidemics, madness. The most violent Mayan gods were locked inside and need sacrifices to remain. Different locals gave it different names. Some of them can be traced, their origins identified. But Katiganar, it precedes us all.
You want to get into this place, under Oakmont?
No, no! That place must be closed forever. All that befalls Oakmont has emerged from within its walls.
Well, I agree with that. That's plenty. Thanks, Joseph. These Mayan artifacts could be the prized jewel in many a museum collection.
Wish I could take that gun. Crumbled letter. This is the last warning, my son. If you proceed with your self-destructive research, I'll take action. I can't watch you kill yourself, corrupt your mind, and sacrifice your health to these old fairy tales about the dead. It's not worth of it. Leave it, or I'll leave you without inheritance. I won't have you spend this money on your own death. N. Hill.
By the looks of these plants, this photo was taken somewhere in South America.
Does he know there's a bunch of dead bodies in the basement? And what about the guy like on the stairs? Is he aware of that guy? It really sounds like there's something in there. I know these things love freaking jumping at me.
It just twitch. Whoa, must be my nerves. Poor guy died here after several stomach wounds. Wild beasts carried out quite the massacre in here. One ferocious blow, and he was gone.
I mean, it sounds dirty because of where the blow was. Let's see if I can stock up here. So what would be the best place to go for this? Like the newspaper? I mean, I'm gonna try it. You never know. I mean, I'm right at the police station.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, Jay Callahan to Captain Lyons. We received today a report about the latest victim of the so-called vampire. Several blood-drained corpses were found in a backyard on Old Church Road between C. Smith Ave and Maple Lane in Eastern Salvation Harbor. I sent a patrol to inspect the crime scene. The bodies were similar to previous drained corpses in Coverside, Shells, and Reed Heights. No witnesses have came forward at this time. I did not want to do that. I keep doing that.
What's your problem?
I appeared there and you were in my way. What's your problem? Why is it always going to be my problem? Maybe you should think about that.
Nothing useful inside. Old clothes and garbage, but this letter may be helpful.
Hotel owner's notes. This is my final warning. If you do not pay me the month due, I'll sell your belongings and you'll be out on the street. No one may live at the Devil's Reef and avoid payment without consequences. It's not fair when you attack me when I'm trying to solve a case. I'm like busy doing stuff. And you're frickin' shooting your slime at me. Really? Oh, run away, coward. What the hell are you doing? You just come over here and punch me? Leave me alone.
If anyone had caught this shotgun blast, they would have lost it.
How do I get that guy to stop hitting me? You all see this. He's assaulting me. He's got a red head.
Fire and lots of fish. These guys were gonna have a good meal here.
What am I gonna do? I gotta beat this guy now? Back away, dude. I didn't want any of that. You understand? You asked for that to happen. I was trying to mind my own business. If you got hit in the crossfire, that's your mistake for bad life choices. When did I get these 2 knowledge points?
Great bisque, buddy. Hope none of those hungry wormskins saw you here. Try this, damn corpse!
Muskiv Panay. Excellent. Godet Sotsar. Kneel and obey, Rayoman. Suffer for your sacrilege.
Order me, priestess, and I will serve.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Was he the one that was attacking me? Is that why he had that red thing on his head?
Great
this, buddy. Hope none of those hungry wormskins saw you here.
Take this, damn corpse!
Muskiv Panai. Excellent, Godet.
Order me, priestess, and I will serve.
Usha attacked 3 Innsmouthers before a man appeared and tried to shoot her. She called him Raymond and hypnotized him, somehow.
A man named Raymond saw Usha attack and seems connected to her somehow. He dropped a bag at the scene, inside of which was a letter concerning his overdue rent for a room at the Devil's Reef Hotel. So, I'm guessing off to the Devil's Reef Hotel I go. It was that other guy.
I found a debt letter from you at a crime scene. Can you tell me who it was for?
I have no idea.
Why? Do you send that many of them?
Yes, thanks to all you damn newcomers flooding Oakmont. I have a form letter that I adapt. Well, make a newcomer adapt for me to pay his debt. Got 50 of them back here right now. Clever, eh?
Indeed. Less useful than I'd hoped, though. I believe a man named Raymond lives here.
How's it your business?
I need to talk to him.
You'd be better off talking to the wall. Raymond Archer ain't here. Left a few days ago and never came back. Didn't pay either. Damn newcomer.
What about his room? Did he leave any belongings behind?
A pile of weird stuff and broken junk. Take a look if you want. It's the room next to yours.
Yeah, see you later.
Can't believe he's actually letting me look at it.
Did Raymond get this air tank from the same place I did? I've seen some of these places. A backyard with corpses. Joseph Hill's house. Why did he draw all this?
Stop it! Please stop it! Why do you show me this vile violence? I can't bear it!
Raymond's diary. 3 October. Found work at a flooded lab on Moreland Road between Seasmith Ave and Powder House Street. Boss says some weird stuff, but sounds like there'll be gold at the end. 20 October. Prepared everything for the mission, including getting a diving suit. Good thing I know how to use it too, 'cause the place is underwater. Boss said the entrance is marked with 5 big stones. 23 October. Barely got out with the mummy he wanted, and worse, there was no gold in her tomb. Taking the mummy to the lab, my egghead companion claims he can talk to the dead. Hopefully she'll tell him where the gold is. 9 January. I can't. How is it even possible? How could I know? No sleep, no rest. The mummy, Usha's whispering all the time, hiding underwater in her tomb. Spare me. Get out of my head. That wobbly sensation is a bit disorienting to me. Okay, Seasmith Ave, Moreland Road between Seasmith Ave and Powder House. Where the hell is Powder House? It is Salvation, right? Shows that? Where did I even put it? Oh, come on. I don't know if this is the right place. You moron. Feel clever now, Lewis, leaving that poor bastard chained up in the basement and got flooded. Good luck getting Mr. Carpenter's money for him now. I'm out. Not gonna just sit here and wait for the Grim Reaper. Carpenter will feed you to the eels for a blunder like this. I just don't think this is the right place. It's probably like across, like here. What would I do with something like that? Come on. Why is there another one of these things? I mean, that gun's handy, but Jesus, it like pretty much goes through bullets in an instant.
Someone wounded really wanted to get inside this room.
Because it's a really cool room. It's got free gunpowder. I mean, what more could you want? Or are they trying to get away from monsters? What the hell goes on here?
Whatever happened in this lab, it has nothing to do with normal science.
She won't tell you about the Tiganar or God. She won't talk to you. Only the seed may know.
I don't think these tools were used for surgery.
What's under there? We're not even gonna attempt to look. Because I kind of want to know. Octarium ad vitam something. The essential salts of animals may be so prepared and preserved that an ingenious man may have the whole ark of Noah in his own study, and raise the final shape of an animal out of its ashes at his pleasure, and by the likey method, from the essential salts of human dust, a philosopher may, without any criminal necromancy, call up the shape of any dead ancestor from the dust whereinto his body has been incarcerated. Oh, incinerated. Borealis? Take out my gun just in case. Bunch of jars. Alchemist Journal, 7 June. Materialization successful. Had to burn subject with acid to make talk. Who could imagine the entrance was the crypt? 12 September. Materialization was successful. Had to understand the deceased. Dialect is very old, and he knows nothing about stopping madness. 23rd October. Raymond found the mummy I was after, but she refuses to discuss Kaitaganar or madness. Even acid didn't help. 9 January. This Dane Raymond wants his gold, but she remains silent, told me I'm not K chosen. We must try harder. Usha may wish for death, but as long as I have her essential salts, I can revive her. There will be no escape from the pain.
It looks like it contains ashes mixed with salt. I do not want to know its origin.
You promised we'd be rich, Hill. Go ask her about gold. Not that nonsense about Kathy Damhar or seals.
Help me, you bastard! Stop this monstrosity! Let me in!
You'll poke the ceiling circles.
Time to figure this out.
You promised we'd be rich, Hill. Go ask her about gold. Not that nonsense about Kathy You
Help me, you bastard! Stop this monstrosity! Let me in!
Joseph Hill and Raymond tortured Usha to find out how to get inside Katiganar. But she got free and attacked them. Hill fled, leaving Raymond alone with her.
Stop! She has something to say.
Raymond? I was looking for you. We have to talk about the undead Mayan.
You don't need to hurt her. She knows what you want. She can offer a deal.
Last I heard, you were trying to shoot Usha, but now you're her messenger. Why the about-face?
She took this body as her vessel. She doesn't want to frighten you.
Well, using a man as a puppet is still creepy, Usha. What deal are you talking about?
You, chosen, must descend into the depths, into the shell. She knows the way.
I need to enter to stop the madness. If you tell me how to do it, I won't pursue you.
Generous. She has another offer. Help her, and she will tell you how to meet your destiny.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Kill sorcerer Joseph. He does not let her rest. He will pursue and enslave her once again.
You could have just told Joseph what he wanted. What difference would it have made?
The sorcerer does not deserve these gifts. He is guided by pride and greed. She waited for the K chosen to appear, and here you are, marked, tied up by fate. She sees it in your eyes, wide shut.
Why should I kill Joseph? And why do you keep calling him a sorcerer?
He woke her up, plundered her body, forced her to breathe once more, cut her, pierced her, burned her, kept her in chains.
You want revenge.
She wants freedom. No freedom while the sorcerer lives.
What will you do after you're free?
Live.
If I do what you ask, where will we meet?
Among the stone fingers in the Garden of the Dead.
Oh, can't you just tell it straight? I've had enough riddles for a lifetime.
She believes your mind is not that weak.
After everything I've seen in this laboratory, I'm on your side.
She will wait for you.
How am I supposed to find this guy? Oh, I know where he lives. Is that a good idea? While Usha would need to continue feeding on Oakmonters, she knows firsthand how to enter Sithaganar. Hill is a mad alchemist and cannot be trusted. He betrayed Raymond and lied to me before. I needed to kill him to prove to Usha I'm on her side. I wonder... I'm gonna do it anyway. Why not? He did turn his back on that guy. And then he tortured her, which is really messed up. Don't drop that.
Hey, knock it off.
I wonder if he'll be at his house still. It's gonna be a little bit difficult if he's not.
Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
I need an explanation, Joseph.
No? What did you want to know?
I know you had a deal with Raymond, the man who brought you the mummy. What happened to him?
Nothing he didn't deserve. This newcomer, he was only interested in treasure. It's his fault Ucha is after us now.
He's her toy now, possessed and tormented. But it was you who let this happen.
Me? I did not free her, and for Kay's sake, why should I risk everything to save an imbecile? My mission is of far greater importance.
You tormented Usha to get the knowledge you were after. Why?
She refused to tell me what I needed. I was trying to find another way, but until the spell was found, I used more mundane methods.
Like pouring acid on her?
It was stubborn, no longer human. I was forced to try everything. Every time I recreated her, she told me I didn't deserve the knowledge.
I found the laboratory, Joseph. The one used to raise dead from the ashes and salt.
So then you understand why I need Usha's body. She knows what we both need. The way inside Katiganar.
You revived the dead, then tortured them. That's an abomination.
Do not rush to judgment, Reed. They had their time. Would you truly value one old life over the suffering of millions? They're not even human. Those specters, monstrosities, they are just the vessels of their former knowledge. You can't compare them to the living.
Usha made me a proposal. She's willing to help me get inside Katiganar.
What? Surely not. It must be a trap.
You didn't even ask me what she wanted in return.
I fear I know already. She wants me dead. Dane, she's using you, Reed. She knows I'm the only one who can stop her. I have already prepared the unguent to prevent her resurrection. Please, can't we just finish this as planned?
Sorry, Joseph. I don't want to deal with either of you. But Usha is the one who knows what I need, not you. Nothing personal.
You're dooming us all. I won't let you do this.
Uh-oh. Kinda just let me do it.
These Mayan artifacts could be the prized jewel in many a museum collection.
Oh yeah. Tab. Heal myself. I'll take that, so I have to make another one. Okay, so where to now? Hmm. Where the hell would that be, though?
You did well. She is pleased. Enter her home and she will tell you the secret of the depths.
Where will I find you?
Didn't she tell you? About the stone fingers in the garden where the dead men live on? She thought you'd understand.
Ah, can't you be more specific? A garden for the dead. Is that a cemetery or crypt?
See? You did have it.
Seems like a lot of running around when we're already talking.
The vessel through which he talks would hear what he does not deserve. She would prefer not to kill him.
Okay then. I'm on my way.
Vote for Oakmont! Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
Guy's not over here anymore. Whee! Why is so much of this stuff underwater?
This masterful carving seems like a real treasure.
How was I supposed to look at it? I don't understand. It's like right around that shit. I hope I'm still down there. Maybe it wasn't necessary to look at. I just wanted to look at a real treasure. It's one of those things. Kind of want to avoid it. Just kick your ass.
Joseph is dead. I fulfilled my part of the deal. Now it's your turn.
Outsmarked man. Ask and she will answer. Stop the cycle like the cab before you. Like the ancestors.
What lies beneath this city? Tell me about the ruins.
A temple. A prison. A cradle of old Kay. A dark pit speaking with many voices. She never knew. Only a name. Katigonar.
How do you know this?
She asked the dead. The dead who came before. And they asked their dead like you ask her now. This is the cycle.
Tell me how I can enter the temple.
You must find the secret seal. The key to the monoliths. You and it know each other. It will obey.
You mean this one?
Yes, yes, fate is kind. Now listen well. You have seen the great stone in the city center? This is the gate to Shivalba.
How do I open the gate in the monolith?
You must search for a hollow, craving to accept the seal.
And that's it?
No, the seal is incomplete. You must gather 3 gay fingers growing on the 3 monoliths, and unite them with the seal.
So I've got to find pieces of 3 monoliths. Can you at least tell me where they are?
She doesn't know. But every cycle, the fire servants gather near these special places. Find them. They will have the answer.
How can I stop the madness that seeps from below? What waits for me down there?
You will find out when it is time. Her marked man descended, and the Katiganar slept. Follow his path. Do as he did.
And did he return?
No.
You say there were others before me. Who were they?
Marked men and women and things that went before. This place is old, but it still stands.
Why do you call me marked?
You bear the touch of old Kay. You see more, feel more, and are even more inside.
I just need to find the fire worshippers, then gather the 3 K fingers to complete the seal. I suppose it could be worse.
She wishes you the wisdom to choose what must be chosen. But leave now. She must rest.
What should I do?
Looks like you might need some help finding peace. Allow me to oblige.
Her new life is terrible, but death is worse. As you will now discover, Dane.
I don't know where she went. How many fucking hits do I have to do? I'm gonna have no bullets by the time this is over. Is this guy alive? I am the seed. And I truly lack gunpowder and all the ability to create bullets. Should I put this guy out of his misery? Sorry, but I mean you were suffering, and I could see that suffering. I couldn't let it happen anymore. I felt horrible for you, sir. Now I have everything I need, the seal and the knowledge of how to enter the Tiganar. I fear that there may be no coming back from what comes next, so it's time to put all my affairs in order. When I'm ready, I'll return to my room in the Devil's Wreath Hotel to rest and prepare for Katiganar. Really wish there was just a place that sold bullets.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. My paper, mister?
Although I don't have any money.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
Please, help me out.
That's all you have to offer me? Come on. I need so much ammo. I am running incredibly short. Ugh. Thought for sure there'd be something down here. Well, this guy's sick. Stuff from coughing all over his blood. Maybe if I go to like the hospital or something. Let's see what I got here. I'm really lacking gunpowder. Hi, love. that little room for? I just want to do that last thing, and I can't. I don't have the bullets for it.
What's your problem?
Yeah, she dropped her cigarette. Well, you shouldn't smoke, so there's your lesson. What the hell?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Oakmont has lost another great mind. Prominent local scientist and anthropologist Joseph Hill was found dead in his study in Reed Heights overnight. Who would dare to take the life of this renowned researcher, and, more importantly, why? While those questions remain unanswered, it seems like Oakmont University's finest are haunted by some kind of uninviable doom. Joseph Hill was not the first to leave us grieving his absence, nor, it seems, will he be the last. And yet he is not entirely gone. He will live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him, and his science is sure to inspire a new generation of ambitious students. He was actually a psycho.
Never again, they say.
The prophecy with my notes. Since dark aeons before the age of man, Scythiganar lies beneath the ground, and the Eldritch prison rests the dreamer's hidden daughter, bound to never leave, but there are those who would free the daughter if the dreamer's seed would only pass to her. Each turn of the cycle, those carrying the seed are drawn to Sithaganar. Driven by the hideous visions, the seal of Sithaganar will open the way. Many will try and perish when the stars are right and the dreamer stirs in the house. One will succeed. The daughter shall be freed, and from her womb the dreamer shall spawn once more. Is this my fate? Will the one who succeeds die? I don't get it. What am I supposed to do now?
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers. No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
I just don't really know what to do. The source of the spreading madness is the dreamer's hidden daughter, locked in Sithaganar, an eldritch prison beneath Oakmont. Only the seed in Sithaganar and may open it or close it for one more cycle. The entrance to Sithaganar is the monolith in the central advent. To open it, I must complete the seal by finding 3 stone cave fingers growing on 3 monoliths around the city. The first is on the central monolith. To find the other 2, I'll need to seek out the fire worshippers. Okay, so
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Central Advent. Oh, this is weird. Cleanse yourself. The time has come, brothers and sisters. We must cleanse ourselves before we face the new world. We shall leave behind all our sorrows and passions and meet our new lives pure. Join the cleansing at St. Michael's Church of the Burning Bush.
Those who are pure shall rest by his feet, and their souls will rejoice, and they will sing forever among the angels.
The lid's not closed tightly, and there's still some gas in the can. Seems like it was opened recently.
Who's this lady?
You scared me. Who are you? Are you late for the cleansing too?
And my name's Charles Reed. And you are?
Meryl. But just call me sister. We're all family after all, right?
What happened here?
The cleansing. This cycle has come to its end, and the next is about to begin. So we must purify ourselves in the fire.
Wait, you mean they did it to themselves?
With joy, brother. Joy. We have waited long for this moment, but soon the cycle will begin anew, and we will be reborn in the new world, cleansed. You can leave all this behind, brother. A fresh start. Join us.
But how do you know? What if it's just suicide?
If the cycle doesn't restart, then we are truly blessed, for we'll avoid the great calamity. Angel showed us those horrors in our dreams. If we are not reborn in the new cycle, then the seed has succeeded, and the daughter is free, and that is no world worth living in.
You're a fire worshiper, yeah? Do you know which of the monoliths opens the way beneath the city?
Why do you ask?
It's where I need to go. I am the seed.
It's you, Kay Bless. Father Nicholas knew you'd come to us. We were watching our dreams for you.
What are you talking about?
Angels would whisper to us in our sleep. We had to listen to them, remember them, write down their messages, all so you could find what you seek.
Okay. Does that mean you know which monoliths are needed to open the way?
Me? No, I dreamed just a fraction of what was needed. But Father Nicholas put it all together. His notes are hidden downstairs, so that only you may find them. Take the key to the lower rooms. I think Father Nicholas left it on the altar.
Are you planning to immolate yourself?
It is the cleansing, yes.
Look, you're young, with a whole life ahead of you. You can find meaning here, in this cycle. Don't throw it away.
Just let me think about it.
Shopping list. Cans of gasoline, at least 5. Kindling, make sure it's dry. Large box of matches, 1 should be enough. Try to get everything to the church before dawn. The Book of Holy Flame. The Lord has established his throne in heaven, among the tongues of flame and fiery pits. Those who are pure shall rest by his feet, and their souls will rejoice, and they will sing forever among the angels. The sinners, contrariwise, shalt go to hell. The Heim of devils sunken below, with its cold street of silver cobblestones, where they'll rest in eternal suffering until the end of time. Whose handprint is that?
Lucid dreaming, dream wandering. Someone's been studying hard.
Great. Trying to save bullets. Where the hell did it go? Making me waste all my goddamn bullets. Okay, restart the cycle and save mankind. If I restart the cycle, Oakmont will be destroyed, but mankind will be spared for another few centuries. Restarting the cycle is useless. There's no sense in postponing the inevitable. One day, someone will end the cycle and mankind will be destroyed. Ugh. That's a tough choice. Dream Diary. The human blood is to find treasure of the ones who are not human anymore. The first stone will drop the shadow on his dwelling. 3 lives take their start among the iron horses in the shadow of the second stone. The waters will wash away the first blood they spill. Priest's records. At last, the dream of my brothers and sisters have started to become clear. The cycle has come to its end. Time to perform the cleansing so our souls can retain their memory, their purpose. I put together all the signs from our dreams and hid them so deep so only the seed can find them. They'll help him find what he seeks. Seed, if you are reading this, I hope you will restart the cycle so that we may meet in the next one.
Sleeping draft. A strong one.
The heck is
This
this?
must be part of the seal. Looks like this was left for me.
The first monolith, by its mere presence. Ah, damn it, I pressed the button. Can I look at that again? The first monolith, by its mere presence, shall transform a man from ordinary to renowned. Once the water rises, he will divine inhuman treasures never before seen, drawing crowds and acclaim to his humble abode. Many shall praise him, transcribe his words, and share his face of paper on paper. Seek the monolith, for it hides what the sea describes beneath the azure cloak. I found 1 cave finger on a monolith and added it to the seal. I'll need to find 2 more. Second part of instructions. The second monolith, pretentious and proud, shall be delivered unto Oakmont with disciples 3, each identical to the last. They shall enter this world at an uncertain hour, as the first young citizen of Oakmont after the waters rise. Seek the monolith, for it holds that which the sea desires. Damn, I could've got that one for free. So she chose to burn herself? How do I know where to go for the second one? No, sure, so I'm gonna go to the newspaper. I wanted to pin that. Knock it off. You knock it off. Okay, by its mere presence, shall transform a man from its ordinary renown. Once the waters rise, he will define a human truth. So, maybe that. Damn chairs keep like rolling. Ah, it's rolling again. Let's see. A small strand line at the eastern end of Old Colony Street is now the talk of Oakmont. Jimmy Price, a fisherman living in the boondocks on the border of Coverside and Grimhaven Bay, has become famous overnight for his remarkable findings. Not a week passes without him emerging from the sea with another piece of gold, jewelry, or ancient treasure. Antique expert Diane Miles is baffled. These trinkets are unlike anything I've ever seen, said Miss Miles. The only thing I can tell you for certain is it's pretty darn old. Okay, so let's just do this one. Pin evidence. Thought I saw something there.
Extra, extra, all the news that's fit to print. My paper, mister. Extra, extra, all the news that's fit to print. My paper, mister.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Border between Coverside and Grimhaven Bay at the Strand Line on the eastern end of Old Colony Street. would assume that means there. I feel like I remember this place. Kind of.
The door won't budge.
Maybe not. I don't know. This sideways thing is very disorienting. There we go. Since today Oakmont was stricken by the flood, fishermen have complained that their prey seem to have vacated all the coastal waters. I have no clue where the drock all the fish went, said Mr. B. Morgan, a fisherman from Salvation Harbor. We return empty-handed every single time, yet those toad-faced scum return with nets loaded up with fisk. This is witchcraft or their underwater kin, I'm telling you. The port is ringing with dissatisfaction at the unprecedented advantage that Innsmellers have in the fishing trade. To what can this success be attributed? The Oakmont Chronicle will investigate. One thing for sure, though, something smells fisky. Why are people keeping stuff in coffins?
There you are.
What do you mean, there you are? We were looking for that?
We're doomed to rot in this bog.
Were you just in here to tell me that?
The door won't budge.
So am I stuck in this house now? hell? I guess I can go back up here. But how the hell am I supposed to get in that room?
The door won't budge. There you are.
We're doomed to rot in this bog.
There's gotta be like something around here. Is this the dude making all the money? And if he's making all this money, why is he living in this piece of crap? Letter from a relative. Jimmy, none of us is gonna leave our homes and join this darn adventure of yours. We're perfectly fine here in Oakmont and have no need to look for a better place. Moreover, calling you Skip Archive is drock of a Dane idea. Aunt Lavania?
The door won't budge.
Maybe there's like another way.
The door won't budge. No use. It's barricaded from the inside.
Why is there a knife in it? Riddle me that. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Time to get to the bottom of this.
The door won't budge.
Just really want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
We're doomed to rot in this bog.
Why?
There you are.
We're doomed to rot in this bog.
The door won't budge.
The hell? Why is this guy just saying this one thing? Why won't he, like, speak to me? I'm, like, in your house. I gotta vandalize it? Is that what you want?
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
We're doomed to rot in this bog.
I'm gonna save this. And then load it. See if that's like an issue, maybe. Wow, they put me nice and far away from it. I really appreciate that.
lives were lost in these waters?
I don't know.
There you are. The door won't budge.
We're doomed to rot in this bog. I mean, is this like a bug or something? I don't know what to do.
here.
There you are.
We're doomed to rot in this bog.
I don't know. I'm gonna call it for today because I'm just getting annoyed. Thank you for watching. Please like, follow, and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow with more of the Sinking City. Have a great day.